Most people think that building habits is just about doing something every day until it becomes automatic, but the truth is, that's only level 2. And by the end of this video, you'll be on level 6, not directly, but by passing each level in between. Let's see how many levels you can crack. This is the, I should probably start doing that stage. You're aware that waking up early, journaling, or stretching is good for you, but you're not doing it. And more importantly, you haven't made the decision to own the habit. It's just floating around like background noise. A lot of people confuse this stage with motivation. I know it's good, so that means I'll probably do it. Awareness isn't action. It's like knowing broccoli is healthy and still reaching for instant noodles. Here you're taking action. Sometimes you try to meditate, you try to cut sugar, you try to go to bed early. This is where most habit trackers live, a checkbox mentality, and that's not bad. It's progress, but this level is still surface level. It depends heavily on external cues, alarms, apps, streaks, and falls apart as soon as you're tired, stressed, or distracted. It's the New Year's resolution level. Now we're getting serious. At this level, your habits have a system. You've tied them to routines, triggers, or environments. For example, morning workout means clothes ready the night before, reading always after lunch, or water intake bottle on your desk. You've gone from trying to designing your behavior, but here's where it gets interesting. Even though it feels solid, the habit is still vulnerable. It's dependent on the system you built. If the structure breaks, you travel, get sick, work late, the habit often vanishes. So, what's next? This is where most people stop growing because they don't realize this level even exists. At level 4, habits are no longer just what you do. They're part of who you believe you are. You don't say, I'm trying to read more. You say, I'm the kind of person who reads. That one sentence changes everything because now skipping your habit isn't just skipping a task. It's out of alignment with your self-image. And psychologically, humans hate being inconsistent with their identity. But this still isn't the top. Here, your habits become self-adjusting. You don't just do the habit, you regularly check why you're doing it, how it's working, and whether it still serves your goals. It's the difference between, I journal every day because I'm supposed to, versus, I've noticed journaling clears my head before big decisions. At this level, habits evolve with you. They're not rigid rules, they're flexible tools, and after that, your habits peak. This is where habits become exponential. You stop thinking in terms of individual habits and start stacking habits intentionally to create systems of change. Example, drinking water plus sunlight plus short walk primes you for deep focus. That focus feeds into creative work. That output fuels self-confidence and momentum. Every habit becomes part of a loop that amplifies your energy, time, or clarity. It's like building a habit ecosystem, and once you're here, even your off days work for you because the system carries itself. So which level are your habits at? Not just the good days, but when life gets messy. Are you attempting, structuring, reflecting, or are you stuck at awareness and calling it potential? The cool part is, you don't need to master each level before moving up. Sometimes just seeing the levels is enough to skip steps altogether. If you find this information helpful, just give it a like.